Good morning and welcome to my channel, The Ever-Growing Mommy. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I'm gonna do kind of a day in the life, but I'm also going to share with you my very first time cleaning our Dyson vacuum. I've never cleaned it. I bought it back in 2020 when the pandemic was going strong, and I just back when we got all of those tax credits and we got all those relief, I don't even know what it was called, but I used one of those checks to buy this vacuum because I knew I would never ever spend that kind of money, me personally, on a vacuum like that. And I knew I needed a vacuum and I wanted one that would be convenient for me, so I did that. I have no regrets. That vacuum, we're in 2024, about to be 2025, never cleaned it, and it's working good. I'll say it's working good, not great, but I want to get it back to working great. And so with that being said, I'm gonna learn how to clean it, and I'm gonna get real down and dirty with it. It is, disclaimer, it's gonna be a little bit disgusting, but I want to get a realization, the before and after of this vacuum cleaning, so that maybe I can inspire somebody to do the same with their vacuum. All the things that we use in our home as moms, as homemakers, to manage our home and keep it clean, those things also need to be taken care of. And so I have the time and I want to take that time to do that today. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I am going to, let me pick you up, sorry. I'm going to make some breakfast for my son. I've already started my morning time with the Lord, but it was one of those things where I fell asleep. So I'm gonna re-listen to this devotion that I have and have my prayer time once all the kids are off to work and school. But right now I'm gonna make some breakfast, so let's go ahead and get into that. Hey y'all, thank you so much for stopping by. This actually turned into a 2-day video. On this day I did a cooking and I actually did some dinner. I didn't get to show that in this video, but I was already tired after that and there was no way that I could get into the vacuum, so I just kind of rested the rest of this day. But
what's up, you guys? Okay, it is the next
actual
day.
Start
Again, my mirror is messy, haven't cleaned it, but I wanted to tell you that I am about to go clean this vacuum. I don't want to do it. I've been putting it off because I'm disgusted. I don't want to do it. However, it's something that I want to commit to because it needs to get done. So my husband was going to help me last night, but I feel like I don't want anyone in my way. So I'm going to try to do it myself. I am very limited. I'm limited in my movement, so I'm going to try to do the best that I can. So let's go ahead and get into this. Today is Friday. I was supposed to do this yesterday so that I could edit it last night and get it over to my manager. But here we are, and we're just going to go with it. So today I've been on bed rest. Really haven't done much of anything, so I took the time to do my hair and my makeup, something I never ever do, which is, I think, great for me, my mental health, my physical health, just keeping things very minimal while I'm on bed rest. I am standing because I need to give my back a moment to, when I sit it hurts, when I stand it hurts, so I've got to kind of balance it, but definitely taking it as easy as possible, doing less as possible. I'm not working, but I go back to work on Monday. So long story short, let's go ahead and get into this vacuum deep clean. It's nasty. It's gross. But hopefully this will motivate somebody to deep clean their vacuum, because we do need to take care of the things that we use to take care of our home. So starting with the vacuum, let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, so before we get into the vacuum, I'm gonna clean all of this off because I obviously don't want to contaminate these clean dishes and these dirty dishes. I want to go ahead and get them out the way. Okay, so let's be realistic. This is what it looks like right now. This is the actual tank that houses all the dirt. This is our filter. Let me take this off. This is the tube. And this here, this is the main issue here, this guy right here. So if you can see, very disgusting. Totally not proud of it, but I'm just gonna be open and honest with you all because I want you to see the before. Now, I've watched a couple of videos on how to deep clean this, and a lot of them took it apart completely. I'm very tempted to do the same thing, but I'm afraid that if I take it apart, we're gonna end up having to buy a new head. I don't know how much they are. I've seen them on Amazon, but we don't have the funds for that. So I really don't want to risk not remembering how to put it back together, or it just not going back together the way the makers, the factory make, you know, how they assemble it. And so I don't want to risk that. So we're going to do just a real nice wipe down. For me, it's going to be a deep clean because this is going to be the first time I'm going to clean it. But I cannot wet the inside. I wanted to submerge this. Thank God I watched videos because this actually has a motor inside and I would have totally ruined it. So we're not going to do that. But these are the supplies that I'm going to use. This vacuum, it really disgusts me because we use it to pick up the kitty litter, and all I can think of is just bacteria, feces. We also use it in the remainder of the house. I would like to have one vacuum for, like, I would like this to be just the vacuum for the kitty litter in our bedroom, but we have to use it for the rest of the house until I could actually invest in a different vacuum for the rest of the house. So I try to sanitize it, the bottom of it. I just spray it and then wipe it with the Clorox wipe when I can to vacuum the house. I don't always do that. So when I think about it, I do. When I don't, I'm just like, I didn't do that. Ooh. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the supplies that I'm going to use. Okay, so the supplies that I'm going to use, gloves. I'm going to sanitize this after I'm done, but right now this is the only option for me. I can't bend over or I would be using the bathtub. So I'm going to use these disinfectant wipes. I have plenty of cleaning rags. These I use for the floor, for areas in the house that are not for dishes. So the car, things like that. You get the idea. So I'm going to use these. I am going to use a spray that we have. This is a vinegar spray. Don't mind this. It's not air freshener, it's a vinegar spray. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use some really, really hot soapy water. I'm going to plug the sink and just use some hot soapy water, and I'm just going to do the best that I can with what I have. And so this is to show you that you don't have to have the top notch of everything to be able to get a task done. Use what you have and make the most of it. Do the best you can. So let's get into this. So first things first, I tied my hair back. I'm gonna use this to clean,
But after I'm done, I'm gonna strip this off and wipe down my arms and everything because I am that germophobic. I should have long sleeves, but it is what it is. I can wash my arms. I'm gonna start the water really hot. And then once it's to the temperature that I want, I'm gonna plug the sink. Let's go ahead and empty this thing. So this is the temperature I want. First things first, I'm gonna take this off. You see how dirty this is? Really, really dirty. And I'm just gonna kind of dust it off into the trash. So what I'm going to do is use this. I was trying to find a paintbrush, to use a paintbrush to brush this. I didn't get one in time, so I'm just gonna scrub it out. Scrub it out. This water is extremely hot. You can tell. Just gonna scrub it out. And then I'm gonna, I think I got most of the dust off of here. I'm gonna set this outside to dry. It's very hot outside, so I don't think that it'll take too long for this to dry, but I am gonna submerge all of it. I do believe I have another one of these. These are the filters, you can buy these, but I wanna try to preserve some more time with this filter, and so that's why I'm just trying to clean it out. I remember seeing my dad clean out our refill filters. Just what you got to do when money is tight. So I'm gonna rinse this out. Gonna let it sit there for a little bit. This water is so nasty. Now I'm gonna go to see how I can take this part off. Okay, so one thing that you want to do that I completely forgot is take the battery out. This is the battery. I'm gonna see if I can take it off. There we go. So this is the battery. You want to take it out. I'm gonna set this right here. And this is all electrical in here. We do not want to wet this. But I believe there's a way to take this off. I just don't know how. Okay, so I found the way to take it out. So, okay, so here's the lever to empty it, right? Right underneath, right here, there's a little lever that you press on it and it comes out. I can wash this. I'm so excited. So this is safe to say we can submerge it, and that's what I'm going to do. This is a major part that I'm so excited I get to wet it, to clean it. I should have done a close-up. Let me see if it's not too late. So you see, I don't even want to know what that is, but, and then right here, I don't know if you can see, in here is a lot of gunk. I don't know if the camera's catching it. Super, super gross. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just get this back in there. These are still clean, so I'm gonna move these up there. I'm gonna let this soak for a little while. Probably pour a little bit of vinegar also. Hey y'all, I just want to say thank you for your patience. I know it took a long time, longer than I'd like for this video to get out. I really have been trying to take care of my health, and I'm having to go slower with life and the things that I put upon my plate. And so I know that it took longer. But thank you for your patience. Thank you for continuing to
enjoy and watch my videos. I really hope that you are learning, and I hope that it relates to you in some kind of way.
All these sills I think are able to come out. I think I want to take them out because um, you can totally see kitty litter within the crevices of these sills. I just don't want to rip them. Ooh. I don't know if that was a good idea, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so I don't see how I'll be able to get this one back on, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm just not completely taking it off, but I do have it loose. And this is the area that I have a problem when it closes. It doesn't close all the way, and I believe it's because of all the debris that has been stuck inside of there. And wow, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm using the same hot water, haven't changed it. But yeah, I'm just basically kind of rinsing and wiping, rinsing and wiping. Now I'm gonna give it one last good wash down here. Splashes are going everywhere, it's gross. But well worth it because this is really needed. Yeah, and these are just scrapes that I can't wash off, but everything else looks crystal clear, clean. Just get this edge here. I wish I had a camera where I could get real deep into this. I don't, but one day I will. So now that this is, I believe it's done, I'm gonna leave it on this side and move on to, I moved this sill to this side so it can rinse and dry. And now I'm gonna move on to the next part that I wanna clean. So I think I'm gonna empty this water and restart it because it's nasty. It is very, very black. This is clean. I'm just gonna wipe down the sink. Wipe down this gadget here. Rinse it. Rinse this rag. Ew. And I'm gonna turn the garbage disposal on. Now I'm going to start a new batch of water. Soap. And let that rise.
Okay, I want to explain what you're about to see. I'm going to clean the inside of this vacuum where it sucks all of the debris up. There was a flap. I could see, you could barely see it right there where I'm pulling. I thought it was a piece of the actual vacuum. I thought it was a piece of the vacuum just kind of, with time falling off. No, it was an entire layer of caked up, build up, just, it was like, it literally looked like a piece of plastic, but it was build up from all the kitty litter, and it was the most, it was amazing that this kind of stuff actually happens, but it was disgusting. It was so gross. I was so disgusted. Look at me pulling it out. You see? It looks like a piece of the vacuum just with fuzz all over it. No, that was gunk. And to me, I think that might have been wet kitty litter just caked up on there. And when kitty litter is wet, it's only wet from two things. And I am not proud of this. Okay, now I'm trying to open the roller and unlock it so I can take it out, but I was not able to get to it. So I just switched to continue cleaning. I started doing something I knew I could do, which was cleaning out the inside. And then I came up with another idea and tried to unlock the roller again, and I was successful with that part.
Gonna make my way into this contraption here. There's 2 more screws in here. I'm going to attempt to take those out. Now there's a portion of this that has stars. And I don't think I have the right size, but it's basically that little star. I don't know if you could see it, but it's not working. I'm dipping this in the water to rinse it. So that's the front, that's the inside, and I'm trying to keep it in an order on this towel over here that I know where it goes. But these actually look like all the same size. I'm just gonna unscrew all of these, rinse them, put them on this towel over here, keep it moving. Ta-da! So I got one piece off, which I can clean this, submerge it in the water. Now these do come off. I don't want them to because I don't want to forget how they go back on, so I'm just going to try to keep them on. But I'm going to let that soak. Dry my hands, keep it moving. Okay, so now that I have that, you can see better inside. This was gunked up. I want to get all of this out because I want to be able to clean this. So that's where I'm at right now. If you remember, I tried to do this with a screwdriver. What I always say is what I always stick with. If I have a hard time with something, I just stop, move on to something I know I can do. And that's what I did here. I was like, okay, I still can't get it open. Let me use something to just start scraping the stuff that I wasn't able to get with the actual wipies. And so it kind of just helps reset your mind and your focus to go ahead and try to retackle the task that you weren't able to get accomplished. And new thoughts came to my mind. I started getting this. I was like, you know what? I'm going to loosen this up. And I was so happy because it worked. I'm so thankful. Perseverance, determination. I'm telling you, you can do anything. And one of my favorite verses is, I can do all things through Christ
who gives me strength. He is my strength. He gives me wisdom. And in the simple, I mean, in everyday tasks, well, this is not an everyday task, but in life tasks like this, I truly believe that. I really do. So I hope that helps you with the things that you are dealing with that seem difficult in life. Life is hard. It's so hard. It can get really hard at times. And, you know, whether we like it or not, we have to deal with it. We have to face it. You can, or you can ignore it and bigger problems arise. So, my encouragement to you today in this video is to not give up. Whatever it is that you're facing, whatever it is that you're dealing with, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give the enemy a foothold. Do not give up. Take a break. Take some breaths. Get some quiet time. Go for a walk. Put some music on. Do not, but whatever you do not give up on yourself in life. Do not give up on your children. Do not give up on your husband. Do not give up. There's things that we can't control. And I understand that. But there is a way through. There's a way through. And if we just really tap into our faith in God, if you believe in God, and if you don't, I encourage you to just tap into your faith, read some scriptures, put on some worship music, allow the Holy Spirit to think in you and through you, and you will get through anything. You can get through anything. We can do this life. It wasn't meant for us to give up. It was meant for us to call upon our Lord and do it with Him. So that's my encouragement for you in this video. I know I'm cleaning this vacuum, but I love to use analogies. I love to give my kids lessons. They think I'm lecturing them. It's just life lessons that have helped me in life. So many times I've had to retake the lesson, and I'm just thankful for the grace of God and His patience with me on all the lessons that I have learned and that I will have to relearn, because we're not perfect. We're not perfect. Now, this is a really tight space. And I was like, I am getting this dirt out. It wasn't dirt. I know what it was, but I was so relieved and happy. I hope you find satisfaction with this video, because I certainly did. As I was doing it and editing it, it was just giving me the most satisfaction.
This is an area where I was realizing there was hair in the wheels and in the areas that turn. And so that's what I was trying to do, was kind of like pull out the hairs and break apart the hairs that were stuck in there. Okay, now that I have the main part clean, I'm gonna just wipe down the handle. This piece, I'm just gonna wipe it down, and then I'm gonna let everything dry and put everything back together. I'm gonna sanitize this entire sink, floor area, go clean myself, and then put it all back together. So as you can see, yuck. This was a dirty job, and I'm so glad that I finally got it done. I've been wanting to do it for years. I just haven't had the time. So here we are. I feel like I need to take a shower. That's how gross it is.
And every time you see me with gloves, I've been changing them. Just wiping this down. Now I'm going to wipe down the counter, wipe down the floor, change my socks, clean my body, all the things, because this was so disgusting. Wipe down this, because as you know, we use this for our dishes. And then I'm gonna come back around and Lysol spray everything, just because I wanna make sure that I get it extra clean. These are going straight to the wash. I gotta clean this. Now this has electrical outlet inside, so I'm gonna be really careful not to get that wet. And then I'm gonna pressure whatever I wasn't able to get to, I'm gonna pressure it outside, pressure clean it. So what I mean by that is, you know how they clean the keyboards? I have one of those and I'm gonna use it, but I'm gonna use it outside so all the dust and debris goes outside. Just gonna clean the outside of this. Clean this. Now I am gonna push this through because I wanna give it a good clean. I don't know how I'm gonna get it all the way through, but I'm gonna be creative. That hole is smaller than I thought it would be, so it's gonna be a little difficult. But where there's a will, there is a way for anything in life. Anything. Cannot wait for my husband to see the vacuum when he gets home. Now how I'm gonna push this through, I don't know. I don't know. But I'll find something. In the meantime, let me finish wiping down everything. Wipe down this, the sink one more time. I'm gonna wipe down this counter space. Wipe down this. Okay, so everything is drenched in Lysol, floor to sink, all of that. This is drenched in Lysol. Once all of this dries, I'm going to put it all back together, but that's going to be a while, so I'm going to let it sit and dry and step out of. Okay, y'all, I'm going to attempt to put this back together. Say a prayer. Let's hope we can do this. It's late. I'm tired. I got to edit this video, get it to my manager, hopefully get it out to y'all by tomorrow. It is Friday night. My back is really hurting, so I want to get this together so I can go lay down for the rest of the night. So let's do this. It glided on with no problem. Usually I have a problem with that. It's working! I did it! I did it! Oh my gosh. And it feels like a new car. It feels like when you're driving a new car. Okay, so I just finished putting it all together. We're gonna test it out. But I want to show you, the lighting isn't that great. I still don't have a light for my vlog, but I will one day. But I want to show you how clean it looks. I hope that this gives you a good idea. I wish that it was daylight because you would be able to see better. But you can actually see through this plastic here, whereas before you could not. But look how good that looks. I'm not even afraid to touch it with my bare hands now because I really super duper cleaned it really well. You can see all the way through. It just looks brand spanking new. I love, love, love how it came out. Let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, it's well worth it when you have something that you invest in, you want to take care of it. And unfortunately, it took me 4 years to clean this, but now it's clean. I don't want to use it for the kitty litter anymore, so I think we're going to revert to a broom. My daughter gave me that idea. I think it's a great idea, and I think we're just going to have to sweep up the kitty litter. But look how it came out. It looks so good. I almost want to kiss it. It looks so good. Nice and clean and crisp, but let's see how it picks up. So I did get some wipies and I pushed them all the way through. So this got a semi kind of clean. See how it clicks. See, this is the part that's gonna need a real clean, this part, because this is the part that I have trouble with getting it to click in. I'm gonna have to get another pressure, air pressure. The one I have doesn't have the stick, so it didn't work that well. But that will come. For now, I'm gonna have to deal with it not clicking. I can get it to click, but not the way I want it. I have to use my body. Now let's put this guy on. This one clicks well. This one, no problem. And it's because this got cleaned. So let's, oh, the filter's still wet. That's not a good thing. Let me get a new filter so we can pick up the hair on the floor and you can see how well it picks up. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let me zoom in. Wow, look at that. It's gliding so well. Wow. No lie, it's actually sucking so hard that it's sticking to the ground. I'm having to use force to push it. I am so happy with how it turned out. The job was well worth it. It was so disgusting, but it was worth it, and I'm very, 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 very satisfied. So, just goes to show, when you take care of the things that help you take care of what you have, taking care of what we have, what am I trying to say? When we take care of what we have, it'll take care of us. It'll last longer, thus not having to spend a lot of money on repairs and such, replacements and everything else. So I'm very satisfied. Highly recommend this vacuum. This is not sponsored,
But I love this vacuum and I want to keep it for as long as I can. And I know the only way that's going to happen is if I take care of it. So I hope this motivates you. Let's get to vacuuming. I hope that you enjoyed this video. That was a lot of hard work. It was very disgusting. It was a dirty job, and like everything in life, it's a job. Somebody's got to do it, so might as well get it done. So I hope this motivated you. I hope that you were encouraged to tackle something down and dirty that really needs some real elbow grease in your home. And just know that where there's a will, there is a way. But use your best judgment when you're tackling something like I just did. I used all the precautions that I could. I knew that there was a lot of nasty. I could smell the kitty litter. It was just really, really gross. This is probably not my favorite video, but I hope that it gets a lot of views. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I am on a mission to reach 5,000 subscribers. So if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to join my subscription and just come along with me as I share lots of cleaning, lots of vlogging, lots of cooking, and all the things pertaining to mom life. I love you. May the Lord bless you. May He give you peace, and may He shine His face upon you. And just know that I am praying for you, and I am thinking about you all. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Gotta get the fumes out. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It is not my favorite video, but I knew that it was something that was interesting, and I felt like I needed to get it done. I've been wanting to do it for many, many years, and I'll say 4 years. Finally got it done. I just wanted to close this video in the area where I actually used that vacuum the most, which caused all of the problems that I came into. There was a lot of gunk. There was caked on kitty litter. There was what looked like mud. I know it wasn't mud. It had to have been whatever was attached to the kitty litter. And so it was disgusting. It was gross. It was full of all kinds of bacteria, and it was gross. But we got it done. Vacuum looks almost brand new. It has scratches on it, but you can't see all of the gunk that was on it. I'll show you here in a little bit the full after. Once it's dry, I'm going to put it together so that you can see me using it for the first time from being cleaned. But I hope this motivates you. I hope it encourages you to tackle that one thing in your house that you're just dreading, or you know that is just going to take a lot of elbow grease. You can do it. We can do hard things in life. There's always going to be challenges, and just like cleaning this vacuum was a huge challenge for me. Same thing goes for life. You know, you can either walk away from it and not learn anything from it, or you can tackle it and you can learn something. So I hope this helps you. I love you. May the Lord bless you, shine His face upon you. And just know that I'm praying for you all. And I am on a mission to gain 5,000 subscribers. So if you are new to my channel and you like this kind of content, I love to share cleaning, cooking, all the things, mom things.
I am trying to get healthier, so I do like to share a little bit of that, just not overbearing on that. But I love to motivate you. I love to be inspiring to somebody, if it's just one person. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and help me grow and reach my goal of 5,000 subscribers. But let's go ahead and look at this mess. This right here. This is the problem area. But not for long, because we're about to pick that up here in a little bit with the new and improved clean vacuum. See y'all in my next video. Bye.